Oh, man, that was a good-ass vacation, wasn't it, Manos?
Ah, that's true.
That suggestion you made to go to Valley Lodge was almost perfect, almost.
Yeah, I'm sorry you got groped by that creepy goat-like carnival guy.
It wasn't the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. It's up
No.
there.
Although it was weird that there was constant music following him whenever he walked.
I know. Did you ever figure that out? That threw me off.
Well, I
Only,
think maybe he had like record players in his knees. That's why they were so big.
yeah, that makes the host of the place, his quote unquote master, was really nice. His wives were entertaining.
Yeah, I'm a little uncomfortable about that whole master thing. I don't know about you, but hey, it's Texas.
Yeah,
It's Texas, so
that couple we keep driving past was weird too. We're gonna talk more about that later. Hey, folks, it's comic news.
hey everybody.
We have been gone for a long time. You probably have moved on to your other YouTubers and your damn video games and your
Yeah,
Sudoku,
and your MySpaces.
you bastards. So you can quit that stuff and come back to your favorite drug, us. We're
Yeah,
arrested. And
plug us right into your veins.
right
Comic
there.
news. Shoot us in between your toes.
Oh, I have such good feelings about the show. Now, before we go on, the list we have to go with is just a giant couple of some of the most notable stuff. I didn't want to make it unbelievably long. And New York Comic Con happened while we were gone. I picked a few notable things from that.
Yeah.
But if something you want us to mention is not here, I'm sorry. I don't want to waste all that time to make up a month's almost worth of news.
Yeah, I mean, we can't make a 4-hour show. We got shit to do.
Yeah. Well, we probably could make a 4-hour show, but again,
Well, we could, yes.
I don't want to.
I did a 2-hour fucking discussion show about, like, The Dark Knight Rises with, Logan. You just did, like, a 40-minute video talking about, like, a goddamn, 2-minute trailer?
Yeah, I know. Not to mention you've had to do commentaries.
Yeah, that's right.
We're busy-ass people, damn it.
I know. We're busy at loafing.
Yeah.
By the way, I really enjoyed those commentaries, and if I may plug, Captain Logan should be posting next week sometime, I think. I don't know when exactly, but sometime next week on Geekvolution's channel, the Batman and Robin commentary. He and I just discussed the film for, while watching the movie. And if you're unfortunate enough to have it on you in your home,
Contained in a sealed container.
yes. Do you have a copy of it?
I do, because I have that 4-pack thing.
Oh, yeah. Which is a nice pack. Does it play well?
It plays well. It's one of those things where it doesn't have interactive menus, though.
Mm-hmm.
So it just plays straight to the movie. But if say you want to have them just on hand, all those movies,
Yeah.
that's probably a good get to have, because it's all four on two-sided disc.
Yeah. And, what's funny is I, of course, don't own the two Joel Schumacher Batman films. And I had to go rent it. So I have a video store, like, down the street from where I live. So I went there and got the super cool two-disc one. And about an hour before Logan is supposed to call so we can do the commentary, I decided to just watch a bit of it and see if the disc was okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it wouldn't play.
Ooh.
My DVD player refused to play it. Oh.
Manos, what are you doing?
No, it's Batman and Robin. We won't do it. I won't do it.
I'll do a lot of stupid shit, man, but seriously, don't play with me.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I made a pun.
Watch that real sex marathon for you.
Not
this.
Yeah, come on, man. We'll do the 24-hour Manos Hands of Fate marathon like we do every year. But, dude, no.
Come on. Let's not get great. Well, here's the thing. The disc, it just wouldn't. It just wouldn't load at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I called them, and they had the bargain basement one. You know, just the original one that didn't have any extras on it.
Yep.
Or actually back in the late '90s when DVD extras were uh, subtitles.
Yeah, like I said.
And scene selection. Like, ooh, scene selection. Wow.
We are in the... Oh, speaking of that...
So what I did was I went and traded it out. They said, oh, I'm sorry, man. And I got it. I watched bits of it. It's like, oh, okay. This is perfect. This is just fine. This is this terrible movie. So,
yeah, then that sunk in.
And I also want to watch. I think, if I'm not mistaken, get through this whole thing without saying one swear word.
Dang.
Yeah, well, because I can.
Yeah, you can't, but I'm
say-
going to listen carefully for every time you're like biting your arm, stopping yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say shit on Geek Pollution, so I think I managed pretty well.
Yes, and you're here now, so you can get that out of your system.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, Batman and Robin really fucking sucks. It's a piece of shit.
Are you good, or you need more?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Speaking of early DVDs, I was gonna listen to the X-Men commentary that Cap and Shades at Night did.
Yeah.
And I was getting my copy of the DVD ready. And it's, the movie came out in 2000, so the DVD, of course, has a ad for DVDs in general on it. Commentaries, behind-the-scenes extras, alternate endings.
That is that voice.
I know.
Although, you know what that reminds me of? The last few times I've been going to the theaters, they've been doing ads for going to the theater. Have you seen these? Like, it's these random big kind of shots of like different landscapes and different action scenes.
I've
and then it shrinks
on YouTube.
And then it shrinks it down to a computer screen or something like that. It's like and it says, it's not meant to, these kind of film experiences aren't meant for a tiny screen, and then it just blows back up, and it goes at the theater. It's like, well, yeah, I'm in the theater. I came here. I'm here.
The only thing that's funnier, though, is I have a few DVDs that have an ad for HD DVD.
Yeah.
Remember the 2 months when that was a thing?
No, I think I forgot completely.
Like everyone else. But every once in a while, I'll rediscover that and go, oh, yeah, there was a stupid war about that. And the Blu-rays won. And by one, I mean I still not buying any.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get one, I guess.
When they say we're quitting DVDs, I'll have to switch, and it won't be that awkward because Blu-ray players play DVDs anyway.
I know. Thank you, Blu-rays. At least there's that. I mean, that would suck if I had to buy everything over again instantly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking. I got a pretty decent DVD collection right here, right now. Fuck, I put pictures up of it every few months. Look, it's getting larger. It's an amazing feat.
Yeah, I had a pretty okay one, not a really substantial one. And then when Lindsay moved in a couple of years ago, we just combined them. It's like, oh my god. Well, actually, I think at first we kept them separate, and then we just merged them after a while. It's like, why don't we just put them together? So it looks awesome. We have a great looking DVD collection.
Yes. So news.
Comic news?
Yes, comic news. Let's start with the big thing that's on everybody's minds. They put a trailer for Iron Man 3 came out.
Yes.
You take this because I did a whole video with Tori GNR1 and Shades at Night. Link in the info if you want to hear me there, and I'll keep my thoughts brief here.
Well, my thoughts aren't really that substantial. The trailer was released last night, I think.
Early morning.
Okay, whatever. But the video came out. I think, it's the Mandarin. Played by who? Who is that?
Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley. Although he just kind of sits there. He doesn't really do anything.
He gives a cool speech, though.
Yeah. And then we see helicopters blow up the house, knocking Tony Stark and Pepper across the room. Although not at all endangering the stuffed rabbit. The stuffed rabbit looks fine.
Of course, that thing is magic.
Yes. But yeah, it looks pretty impressive. It does look a little Dark Knight's Risey, but other than that,
I'm shocked we didn't bring that up in that video, though, too.
Yeah. Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, Shane Black is a really talented guy, although he's kind of hit and miss for me. Sometimes he's very good, and sometimes he's cliche movie writer. So we'll see which one shows up for this project. I hope it's...
Which one looks like Norm Macdonald?
Yeah, and he always looks like Norm Macdonald, no matter how he turns out.
Well, I feel a little comfort on that alone.
Yeah, well, me too. But I don't know. I hope we're getting like an exciting movie that at least stays within character of the universe. I do like to mention. I do like the fact that the movie isn't pretending the Avengers, happened. It's like, oh yeah, something happened. Like, no. I mean,
that trip in New York was swell, right?
Yeah. At least it's going to have some kind of like effect, some kind of psychological effect. Or motivating effect on the film, even if it isn't directly affecting. And I think that's kind of cool. I'm excited to see everybody in the movie again. I'm hoping, it's weird. I never thought Pepper would become Rescue, but I don't know. I mean, that could happen, I guess.
I know, and this is a terrible show, but in that Iron Man cartoon on Nicktoons,
yes,
they made her Rescue there.
Neat.
It's still terrible, but yeah, it's neat.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, it's a possibility. I like Pepper with the suit, although I never really warmed up to the name Rescue.
It seems so random, like we could have picked anything.
Yeah, well, it seems really transformy to me.
Rescue, roll out.
Yeah, I mean, didn't the Autobots have the Rescue Bots or something like that, or something?
There's a show called that now.
Yeah, well, Rescue... I don't know. I don't watch it.
No, it's called Transformers Rescue Bots.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's the little preschool one that they play before Prime.
That's right. I don't watch it because I'm not fucking 3. But... I don't know. There's that shot of her in that restraint or something like that, really upset. So I don't know. I mean,
oh man, that burrito.
Yeah.
I like making that joke. I'm sorry, I'm an immature person.
That's okay. It's hilarious.
Exactly. The Iron Patriot armor, which is just Rhodey painted up from so now it's confirmed. I read up on it. Yeah, that's
Rhodey in the costume.
Yeah, and again, we talked about it. If we're assuming what they're doing, it's probably the government's making him do that, and he's obviously the goody two shoes compared to Tony, who's like, okay, Mr. President. Orders. Yeah, he follows orders, so he was like, fine, I'll wear this kind of silly looking thing. Like, when I saw those pictures originally of like the thing on set, my theory was that it's either what they're doing with it from the looks of it, or it's this really silly USO show armor Tony wears for like the troops. No, he's visiting Iraq, and
I never thought he was in the suit. I don't know. There's just something about it that he would just. I don't think he would ever do it. I don't think he would ever wear those colors. But
again, it's just some silly for a USO show. But
what I'm thinking is what I keep thinking is I hope what they do is cool, because I keep thinking, how fucking awesome would it have been if that was Norman Osborn in the suit?
Oh, that would have been great.
I mean, hey, fuck continuity. If they could get William Dafoe as Osborn versus Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, you have my money. Just take my money.
Take 2 tickets for me. Take 4 tickets for Shades at Night and Dan.
It's like,
each.
Here, take my money.
Just take it. I don't feel safe knowing it's not being given to these people.
I'd be throwing it at them.
I'd be violently throwing it at them from a potato gun.
You put that in a movie, I'm there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be there anyway, but I mean, I would be, like, camping out. One of
That's
those
really
dorks.
rare. I'm not doing that.
Oh, of course, I never do that. I never did that when I was, like, 20. Sure as shit not going to do that when I'm 41.
Yeah, I don't understand like why it's honestly so exciting to do that for movies, because you're sitting outside in the dark and the cold with a bunch of asshole pricks who are like, this movie's gonna be awesome.
No, those guys are the physical equivalent to the people who have to write first on any comments.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what that's like in the real world. I just
scary.
Yeah, I know. I avoid it.
Yeah, we do this show to avoid it.
So
now,
ready to move on?
Yes. So we're gonna move.
I really don't have that much.
That's good.
Tony Stark's happy, and then he's not happy, and then the Mandarin's in it.
And then the Mandarin fucks everything that Tony ever owned up.
And then something. So it looks great. So I'm so far excited.
Okay, so we're going to move from something that looks great to Superior Spider-Man.
Oh, fuck.
Let's get that out of the way.
Da-da-da-da-da-da, Superior Spider-Man.
That was the first general joy I felt since this story has come out from that song. So we did mention this like the last time we recorded that there was that teaser and the rumors were it was going to be related to Spider-Man. Well, unfortunately, they were completely right. And this is the main Spider-Man title. Slott's still on it. The premise just doesn't sound interesting to me.
No, I mean, we've seen Spider-Man Dark before. I mean, this is not exactly a new step.
And it's not even Peter Parker.
Is that true? Is that true? Because I haven't had that really confirmed for myself. Is that really true? Is it really not Peter Parker?
Confirmed that. Dan Slott's confirmed that.
So Peter Parker is not Spider-Man?
In this book, no.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see, because 700's going to be the big thing, so we're going to see how that goes. Well, someone's going to see how that goes. I just don't care. That's the thing.
Neither do I.
And plus the title sounds ridiculous.
It is kind of a bad title. It is kind of a title that invites you to go, oh, fuck you.
And
you think you're so superior?
Exactly, but I'm going to stick with Captain Logan's quote when he did that live show. What makes him superior? Is he a Nazi? I love that. That is one of the funniest things he's ever said.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, like I never thought of it that way, but now that you mention it, I just don't care. Even if I want to hear the feedback to this. If it's unbelievably good, I'll read the first issue at the shop, and that's probably it. I just don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't have any confidence. It is one of those things where, hey, anything can happen. I mean, it could be great. I don't know. But
I hope it's going to be just monthly from now on.
Yeah. Well, history hasn't really given us anything really to hope for.
At least, because early on when Slott took over, like, as the total writer of Amazing Spider-Man, I was liking it. I was digging it. And then the stuff after Spider Island was happening, and it was kind of losing me. And if you need a visual equivalent, watch the couple of Amazing Spider-Man comic vaults that Cap and Dan do.
Yeah.
You feel life just escape them. They're so, like, depressed in those.
You know what I think? Now, I'm still on my brand new day ban, so I can't go back to it. Even though I briefly had small bits where I had to pick it up for, like, Daredevil crossover and the Captain Marvel crossover. But I've gone back to...
I still say that's an okay excuse because you were getting Avenging, the title that not that many people cared about.
Yeah, so, but I've gone back to my band. And
Mhm.
did you watch Lynn Carr's video about Brand New Day, One More Day?
Yes, and
And
which is fantastic.
I think he hit the nail on the head as far as what's wrong with Spider-Man, is that even though he's supposed to be portrayed as somebody in his mid-20s, he constantly acts like a whiny 12-year-old. And that's true. That's true. No one seems to write him any other way. And yeah, he's supposed to be an adult now, and he acts like a kid. And it seems like they want to have their cake and eat it too. Like, yeah, he's grown up, but oh yeah, he's still that same kid. It's like, well, no, people grow up. That's the whole part of growing up. I mean, I'm as a character, I am as a person, uh, the same kind of person I was when I was 13. But holy crap, I make decisions a lot better than I did when I was that age. I do a lot less stupid crap, and I don't act, knee-jerk out of emotions of how everything affects me. I kind of, like, have matured. Oh, and I would like to see Spider-Man kind of mature, at least to a 20-year-old. Hey, I was also stupid when I was, like, 25, so, I mean, we could make 25-year-old mistakes. But, yeah, it's like he hit it right on the head. It's like, that's what's wrong with the title. And I wish it would be addressed. And you know what? I am loving almost everything Marvel's doing right now. But the Spider-Man thing has just been, kind of off-putting. I guess I'm waiting to hear who is this superior Spider-Man. Are there any bets? Hello? Did I just talk to no one for 5 minutes? No, it's still running.
Sorry about that. I got a weird call and I was
Jesus
it was
Christ.
muted for 30 seconds. I'm sorry.
I was like,
I was
I've
like,
been
maybe
talking
he'll
to nobody for like a fucking hour.
No. I was gone for 30 seconds. I figured you were going to keep going. I'm sorry.
God, did this thing shut off? I was going to be really pissed.
And plus, I didn't want to ruin that to begin with. Like, I was quiet the whole time.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, well, he's not interrupting me for some reason. And...
Yeah, I know. That's off. But no. I was keeping it, quiet, muted on my end. And then I got a phone call. It was like, oh, please be only like 2 seconds long.
All right.
And then it was just, it was my dad telling me he got the flu yesterday. So it was really important. He's like, hey, buddy, I was puking my guts out yesterday. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, yes, Dad. It's been like 3 days since I've seen you.
Oh, hey.
How would I get this flu if you got it yesterday?
Son, hey, I wanted to call you about this this thing that happened to me earlier today. I was free running and then I had diarrhea, so I just kept going.
You have summed up every awkward phone call with my family. Hey, bro, I have an arrow in my foot. Do you know anyone who could help me? Hello? No.
Yeah. All right.
Yes. Sorry about that, but that was good. That was really good.
So, who do you think as a guess who this new Spider-Man is?
It's probably someone we don't know.
Do you think it's Alpha? I mean,
not.
I don't know. I mean, Flash Thompson is like Venom, so he can't.
Yeah, he's Venom, and I don't know if they want to screw that up.
Is Harry Osborn still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Hmm.
I'm hedging my bets on it's either going to unfortunately be Alpha or a complete unknown.
Who knows?
Because I just don't. Maybe they'll surprise us and make it someone we know. Maybe Harry. Who knows?
Or maybe Miles Morales.
Bring him. Like make a new Miles Morales, or
I don't know.
Because we've had that Spider-Man thing, so I could see Nick Fury Jr. magically showing up in the Ultimate Universe and going, "We're kidnapping you, kid," and making him Spider-Man.
Because it hasn't been established if there is a 616 Miles Morales yet.
It'd be
So
kind of dumb if they did that, though.
I keep expecting them to do it.
Eh.
I really do. So
Bendis ain't pushing that. He's very adamant about how I want to keep him here and just work with this character.
it's because it's his character. He wants
Exactly.
to be able to work on his character and not have anything interrupt that. I do get the feeling that the Morales series is very personal for him. So actually, the whole Ultimate Spider-Man series is pretty personal for him. So yeah,
It's his giant baby.
yeah, it is. It's his big spider baby.
Now we just made a really awesome sounding horror movie.
Actually, there is one called Spider Baby.
We've made the remake.
That's right.
Yeah, this Spider Baby knows how to text and shit. It's fantastic.
There's an awesome movie called Spider Baby. You can actually look it up. I think you can even get it. I think you can even watch it online. It's got Lon Chaney in it, and
I have a movie for Halloween.
that's right. And who's what's his name?
Sid Haig.
Sid Haig is also in it from Devil's Rejects.
Ooh. I
Yeah,
remember
one of his
seeing
first
Devil
movies.
Rejects a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, he's really young in this. It's made in the 60s.
Ah, let me write that down somewhere.
Yeah, Spider Baby.
Uh,
You might like it. It's kind of a humorous horror film.
Ooh.
It's about a family of maniacs, and Lon Chaney Jr. plays their butler, servant, groundskeeper, just everything. And he's been left in charge of taking care of them, and it's not easy taking care of a house full of maniacs. So
Yeah.
they get out of hand because they're maniacs.
Yeah, that movie Seven Psychopaths shows that crazy people aren't easy to handle, right?
That's right. Well, everyone knows that.
Especially if Christopher Walken's one of them. Sir, we need to stay on script. I like this apple pie. It's great. Sir, we're making a serious documentary about global warming. Apple pie's delicious.
All right, who's ready for some Cartoon Network talk?
If it wasn't on this particular subject, I would totally be on board.
What?
But they're delaying DC Nation until January.
Yeah?
And I love Green Lantern, the animated series, and was really excited to see it come back for 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Thanks for screwing that up, Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Has there been any word on what's the whole hold-up?
No official word. There's some rumors going around or some theories where one I've heard is they're running out of those shorts that they play.
Probably.
They're running out of new ones, so they're just taking this time to make more. Why you can't just, I don't know, rerun old ones?
No,
Wow.
That would be horrible. That would be the worst thing ever.
Yes, because people care whether or not they see little 2-minute segments again frequently. Oh, God. It's not like YouTube. It's basically made for that.
Yeah, that is basically YouTube.
Mhm.
But, yeah, why can't they rotate this stuff?
And again, that's just a rumor, but
Have you also heard the rumor that Young Justice was being pushed back because they had episodes with Stephanie Brown in it?
I have heard. That was one of the ones on the list I got here.
Yeah. Now I'm not sure if that would make any sense as far as like pushing back the whole fleet of shows, but it definitely would explain the Injustice show. Although I don't.
That's the thing that completely takes it off for me. Like, why push the whole thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, even if it's just one show, let's say it's just one show. I mean,
to be fair, it's just 2 main shows, but yeah.
Yeah, it's basically, yeah, that's true. It's 2 shows and a whole bunch of shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gee, it's too bad they don't have any old cartoons of their other characters they could like. use to fill in the blanks.
Yeah, it's not like they have, a particular series that is so legendary. Many people consider it the definitive version of a certain character they own.
Yeah, or a team.
Or team, or another character.
Yeah.
Anything. No, no. Hey, I wonder what's on the hub right now.
Oh, all that stuff they should be showing.
Yeah, exactly. That confuses me. I mean, I'm glad it's there, but it still confuses me. Okay, so not much to say on that. A few other ones I want to bring up. Well, just one more is there's a rumor that since there's not that many toy sales for these, that might be pushing it back, which made no sense to me because I thought there were no toys. There are apparently a few Young Justice action figures, but that's it.
Yeah, there's Young Justice action figures, and are there Green Lantern figures yet?
No, that's the thing. And Cartoon Network's actually canceled at least one show based on this theory, even though they had no merchandise. It's not selling any merchandise. You know, that stuff we haven't made whatsoever. So, yeah. The flawed logic's just weird. And again, they're all just big rumors, so who knows?
Yeah, well, part of the problem is, they haven't really come out and said it, so we're all kind of left to wonder, like, is it this reason? Is it this reason? And, of course,
maybe they're going to, okay, another one I'm thinking is because they still have Beware the Batman and that Teen Titans Go show coming up. Maybe they're going to, have that and extend it another hour for those two shows or something. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Maybe this is it. Maybe, we know about the delays with Beware the Batman. Maybe there's delays with the Teen Titans Go show. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's not so much these shows. Maybe it's the shows upcoming.
It could be. Beware the Batman definitely would be a cause if we're going on this whole carefully laid plan that you and me are spinning here. Beware the Batman would definitely be a big anchor.
Yeah.
I don't know why Teen Titans, they're like, oh no, they're not tiny enough. We need to make them tinier.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, that's what we needed.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if we're holding this up for Teen Titans Go, that's really stupid.
God, yeah, the world really needed Jim Henson's Teen Titans.
I mean, the shorts, because there's the shorts that they made that are basically the reason the show's getting made. Those are fine because they're shorts.
Yeah.
A whole show's not for you or me, definitely.
Oh, God.
Maybe for the anime fangirl hive that was a big part of the original Teen Titans show's fan base and still is.
But only if they're cooking meth. If those girls are cooking meth and watching the show, then okay, I can see that.
You underestimate how much anime cuteness can go, my friend. It is meth. It is meth in its own way. Depending on who you give it to. And I should know I'm friends with about a dozen of them, and they're all going to a giant anime convention next weekend.
Yeah.
I'm afraid for Omaha, Nebraska. It's going to be pillaged. But okay, so let's move on to our next big thing.
Yes.
DC's canceling 4 more titles.
The axe falls on 4 more titles. That's not the headline. I just felt like reading it that way. All right.
You made it cool.
What are we dropping here? We're dropping Blue Beetle, again, Grifter, and Frankenstein, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Legion Lost. I gotta say, Frankenstein, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. lasted longer than I thought.
I like Frankenstein, but yeah, you're right.
I really thought that was a 6-issue series at most.
Same here.
And it did much better than I thought.
I said this because, wow, this is a fun, insane title. No one's buying this. And then I was proven wrong twice when they did the first 2 cuts. And it had long run, for comics these days, a long run.
Yeah. I know. Daredevil is up to 19. It's like, wow, when are they going to reboot that? Start it over.
We're biding our time, Manos.
We're waiting for issue 25.
We're going big. Yeah. Let's see. What other titles? Frankenstein Agent of Shade is the one I care about the most, but still, I'm not at all surprised or too upset it's going away. The other three, I'm shocked were uh, Blue Beetle, obviously.
The poor Blue Beetle can't catch a break.
But I've heard awful things about the series, though.
This new current series wasn't so good, was it?
It got. Here's the only notable thing that happened. There was an issue where Jaime bitch slapped his girlfriend.
Oh,
That's
well,
about it.
That's not pleasant. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's how much buzz this book was having, where that was the only notable piece. They didn't bring back like either the original writers or the guy who was writing it before the original series got canned, Matt Sturges.
Yeah.
They put in Tony Bedard. It was weird. I don't know anyone who was reading Drifter anymore.
No, no one. And that's too bad. I like Grifter.
And Legion Lost even more so. How did that last this long?
That I don't know anybody who read Legion Lost.
Yeah, no. I remember like when the New 52 was happening, that was one of the few books that wasn't flying off. One of the number ones that just had a bunch of copies left. Like even Hawk and Dove was selling pretty much more decently than you think it would.
Yeah.
So like Ben, they have the built-in fan base of Liefeld and his Weathermen cult. So yeah, four more titles down. Hopefully they're not going to keep the stupid 52 stick up.
No, they're gonna put something else in there. Another Batman.
We're gonna talk about one of the things coming up.
Yeah, there's gonna be another Batman title.
It's gonna be about Batman's laundrymen.
I know the true secrets of Batman. I do his laundry. Dun dun dun.
He eats a lot of food with ketchup in it. It's annoying.
Yes.
Damn you, Batman. That series lasts like 50 issues. That'd be great. How come they can't give you that one? That'd be great for you.
I'd write that.
You'd write the hell out of that. Okay.
I'd write that for 6 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Before they fired me.
You keep putting in a lot of... well, no. That could be your way of getting Cassandra Cain and Stephanie Brown back. They're employees at the laundromat.
I would do everything I could to sneak her in.
No, that's the secret. The guy who runs the laundry place is Cassandra Cain.
Yeah, in disguise.
In disguise.
That would be my secret to anything. Like any character covered up is Cassandra Cain.
Welcome to IDW. You're going to work on a Star Trek title. Who's this Captain Cain you have in a new book?
Shut up! It's genius! Genius!
Fine. You're the guy we hired.
Yep. I'm sorry we did, because you're a schmuck.
Yeah, we'll see you in 6 months when we cancel your series.
Anyway, now what concerns me here is there's the books that are on the possible chopping block for next time around is Hawkman, iVampire, which I liked when it came out, DC Universe, and
Demon
possibly Knights. Deathstroke and Demon Knights.
Paul Cornell's leaving Demon Knights, though.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. He's still working on that Saucer Country book, but or County.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting how to pronounce it.
Saucer Country, yeah.
It's Country? Okay.
And
I'd be upset about after all the buzz I keep hearing about iVampire, that'd be kind of upsetting. But it lasted this long after so many people had no faith in it, including me, sadly.
Yeah, I know. I think it did win a victory, especially when it went past the first round of cuts.
And
it's a reality show.
It is now.
Who's getting voted off this season?
Yeah, it's almost as entertaining as Who Reviews the Reviewers.
Yeah, I know. Ugh, that show.
Yeah, it's not like that's coming soon. By the way, you should check it out on Geekvolution. Link in the description.
Yeah, and Demon Knights is the last. I think that's the last DC Universe comic you read, right?
I'm reading Sword of Sorcery.
Oh, Sword and Sorcery.
Oh yeah, that's out now. I haven't checked that out yet. I was planning on it.
You should go get it. It looks fun.
Yeah, I'll definitely will. I'll skip the Beowulf story.
Yeah.
That just doesn't seem interesting in any form to me.
Lindsay liked it.
Yeah, I just don't care about anything with the word Beowulf in it.
I gotta confess, yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is with Beowulf. The second I hear Beowulf, I'm like, back in um, English class, and I'm bored.
Mhm.
Thinking I shouldn't be bored. This sounds like it would be exciting, but I'm bored.
I'm kind of
I don't know
screwed
what it
over
is about
too.
Beowulf.
I'm kind of
That's-
screwed over because I've made no secret that I listen to the Big Finish audio dramas with Doctor Who,
Yeah.
and they do they do these arcs now. Like every 3 stories they do, it's a certain doctor and it's this arc they do. They're a lot of fun. And there's one that came out recently where the middle story, him and the companions have to meet fucking Beowulf. And the thing is, from what I've been told, he's a small background character that they were using to kind of, because they had a big secret in the one before it. So
Yeah.
hopefully he's barely in it and doesn't ruin it for me.
Yeah.
Or at least do what the Christopher Lambert version does and backflips everywhere to get to his destination. That was amusing. And it's audio, so I can't just like watch his stuntman do all the stuff for him. Where no, seriously, his stuntman has more screen time than he does in that movie. I swear. But anyway,
Let's move on.
let's move on to Mark Millar. God damn it, we're not running into anything pleasant anymore.
No, pleasant stuff is over.
Pleasant times are over. That was our vacation at Valley Lodge. Yeah, well, that is pleasant compared to what Mark Millar does regularly. But
20th Century Fox taps Mark Millar to consult on Marvel adaptations.
I wonder how well that'll go with the thickest accent in the world.
Yeah. Jeez, could there be more fucking pop-ups on this page?
I tried finding one, but this was the first one I could find.
Lord.
I couldn't find one on our usual websites easily, so I was just like, I'll Google search. Fine. Damn it.
All right.
Yeah. It's
All right,
still
so
not as
what-
bad as comic book movies ads.
What's all this then?
He's going to consult the X-Men films and the Fantastic Four movie from here on out. He's basically going to be like, you should do this or not do this.
Yeah.
Basically what, Marvel Studio has only with a good group of their best writers.
Yeah. So essentially, like, next time when the director thinks, oh, hey, wouldn't it be funny if Reed Richards morphs his face into Wolverine? They can go, hey, Mark, would he do that? And Mark would go, no.
No, Mark
then-
would probably say yes just to screw with them.
Well, actually, Mark might say yes to everything.
Hey, Mark, we're considering making the Invisible Woman a prostitute who sniffs glue and punches
Yeah,
babies.
Yes.
Yes, they do that in my home country,
Yes.
of Scotland. And,
And
yeah.
we're thinking of giving the thing shoes that look like penises that squeak. Yes.
I was going to do that in my Fantastic Four run, you geniuses. Yeah, hope
It's like,
this doesn't screw anything up. I mean, the guy does have respect for these characters. We're kind of underselling it. But on the other hand, this is the same guy who wrote a 4-issue series of a Batman ripoff who went, I'm the baddest motherfucker around. Look, I'm blowing up an airplane for 4 issues.
yeah, maybe he was punking us with that book.
He's making another one where he suspiciously looked like Red Knight in the preview image.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
I know. That made me giggle when someone pointed that out to me for a minute.
Has that come out yet?
No. It's him and McNiven. Of course it hasn't come out yet.
Lord. I thought it came and went.
No, the announcement came and went.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, his face it's pretty much the same. It's like, great. That's all
His
I need.
entire body is supposed, like his suit's covered in blood completely. And, yeah.
Oh, it's blood? Oh, well, that's different.
At least that's what I think it is.
Well, hey, that would be great, because, Red Knight's costume is actually red leather, so not blood, because he's not a murderer.
Oh, really? Because the recent issue, which you can go buy now. Shameless. I'm shameless tonight.
Have you gotten the new issue yet?
Yes, I did. I meant to do my traditional post a picture up, but I got it.
Oh, cool.
I'll still do that. I like doing that and yelling at everyone to go get their own copy.
They should.
You should do it now.
Because I am tired of working retail.
help this man out. But yeah, I'm. Let's see what. Let's see. Wolverine's coming out next year. The year after that, yeah, the year after that's the sequel to First Class.
Yeah.
No word on Fantastic Four. Like the last thing we heard was they got a writer and a director attached.
Oh, who was the director?
I the
Was it heard of, is it?
was it the guy who did Chronicle?
Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again,
All right.
we got nothing until we see people shooting something.
We got nothing, folks.
Yeah, I don't say anything until we get footage of people randomly wearing costumes or whatever they're going to do.
All right. Well,
and have a giant pole representing the CGI thing that they're inevitably going to replace it with.
Duke, tell us the story about New York Comic Con's story about a certain Marvel TV show.
Oh, there's a couple of certain Marvel TV shows there, good buddy. They have released the official press releases for shows called Marvel's Avengers Assemble and Hulk and the Agents of Smash. They don't look interesting in any way, shape, or form to me.
You know, I went to see the Agents of Smash back in the 90s when they were performing a tour of the East Coast. It was a really good band.
Yeah. Why can't they get their own show instead of this?
You know, whatever.
Okay, so we knew about both of these. I kept forgetting Agent of Smash because they didn't say anything about it until they announced it there. But yeah, Avengers Assemble's happening. It still has the Falcon shoved in it.
Okay, I mean,
along with the movie cast.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure all the bitter people from Earth Mightiest Heroes are definitely going to ban this. Unless they hear really good things.
Yeah, unless it's good. I mean, that's the thing. If it's good, all is forgiven.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the problem with Ultimate Spider-Man versus Spectacular Spider-Man.
It is not good. It's offensive.
Yes. Oh. Spectacular Spider-Man was probably the most faithful, energetic, exciting adaptation in animation for Spider-Man I've ever seen. You know, I've seen all the Spider-Man cartoons.
Even the MTV one?
What's that?
Did you see the MTV one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, including the MTV one. My favorite was always the 60s one. And
I was a kid of the 90s, so...
So yeah, the hyperactive one from the 90s, which everyone seems to like. But I loved Spectacular Spider-Man. I thought it was brilliant and great. And Ultimate Spider-Man is basically the equivalent of shaking your keys. I mean, essentially, like, hey, look, shh. Like, oh, yeah, that's kind of the show.
I'm going to make a stupid joke now.
I know. Yeah.
And then we're going to undercut it with pointless, somewhat serious drama. But then I'm going to, break the fourth wall and talk about how I didn't do my laundry. It's great.
Yeah. Oh, my dead uncle.
Oh, my dead uncle. Oh, my God. There's a whoopee cushion factory next door to me.
Yeah, look. You can't turn into toast, talk to the audience, and then become Hamlet.
And then turn into Spider-Ham afterwards.
That is a tone shift that just does not work.
Talented writers can kind of make that work.
Yeah.
I've seen them make it work insanely well.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this is a show spearheaded by Jeff Loeb.
Yeah. That's why there was never, like, a rape scene in the Munsters. It would just not fit.
Very true.
Yeah.
Rape scenes in the Munsters.
Yeah.
I'll take things I never expected to see put together for 1,000, Alex. Oh, look, the Daily Double.
Yeah. Yeah, there was never any B story about somebody getting raped on top of a pinball machine in a Munsters episode. You know why? Because it wouldn't have worked.
Wouldn't have worked. Yeah.
You'd be totally fucked up about the whole thing. Going, whoa. What was that scene all about? Oh my god! I don't care if Grandpa wins the pie contest. Is that girl okay? I am mentally destroyed.
Oh,
So essentially, yeah, that's kind of what Ultimate.
someone send Manos their homemade like Oscar for him because he deserves it. Bravo, sir, bravo.
All right, so
we're gonna talk about Age of Smash for a few minutes.
oh, is She-Hulk in that show? Awesome.
Oh, you want to know the best part? Guess who she's voiced by?
I don't know.
Elijah Dushku.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
I know. And the Red Hulk, who, is obviously General Ross. By the way, I forgot to share this. CC Scorsese made a picture of the Red Hulk with a mustache to appease us. We'll use it here.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I think it would look cool. Like
I think it would.
I don't know why they're so afraid.
Before.
I don't know why they're so afraid of going off palette. It's like, the mystery's been solved. We know it's General Ross.
Yeah, it'd be badass.
It would
He'd
be
like
great.
an ultra punked biker. It'd be sweet.
He had this giant mustache like Jamie from Mythbusters.
Yes.
And a Hulk body. That would look great. I would love it.
Yeah, and he's going to be played by Clancy Brown.
Ooh, neat. Never get
just hearing General Ross in general played by Clancy Brown.
No, hold on. Red She-Hulk. No, wait. Oh, no. Oh, Dushku is playing She-Hulk.
Yeah. It's She-Hulk.
And, oh my god, Seth Green is in this?
Yeah, he's playing A-Bomb. That's the one that's thrown me off for some reason.
Oh, god, wow.
Because A-Bomb, who was he?
And Paul Dini is guiding this series?
Well, he's involved with Ultimate Spider-Man, too, so who knows what that'll actually mean.
Oh, true.
Because Jeff Loeb's involved, too, dude.
Well, okay. Well,
I don't
Jeff
mean to burst your
Loeb,
bubble, I don't want to make you sad.
I am going to be excited until I see footage. If the footage is retarded, then I will be less excited.
It's just 5 minutes of them trying to, we're going to go get donuts. Oh, this wacky shit's happening. Oh my god.
Oh, Hulk, you dropped all the donuts. Oh, no.
The sad part is we probably made one person interested in this.
And then, that's the first 5 minutes of the abortion episode.
She-Hulk, are you okay? We brought you an apple fritter. Oh, God.
So, all right.
Can I say one thing, though? I wanted to say this.
What?
About Seth Green. Right? Because he is playing A-Bomb, who is Rick Jones.
Yeah.
I can buy Seth Green as Rick Jones.
That is actually good casting.
Not as giant hulking monster version of Rick Jones. No. In fact, he's smiling in the promo image.
Yeah.
If he's just going to sound like regular Seth Green while in that form, it's going to make me kind of pull me out of any seriousness whatsoever.
They might modulate his voice in the Hulk form.
That or maybe he'll try and do something gruff, but that guy can't. So hopefully they're going to modulate it.
We'll see. I'm not going to make any assumptions and then hate it for the assumptions I'm making.
I want to like every comic book show they make. I want to.
I do. I want to love.
Mm-hmm, but
I want to know what love is, and I want you to show me.
And Ultimate Spider-Man showed us what confusion is on a grand scale.
Yeah. So hey, reading this is I've heard Hulk had a new show coming out, but now I've read this. I'm excited. I'll check it out.
Yeah, I give everything like this a shot.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
I gave Arrow a shot, and that worked out well for me.
Yeah.
Have you seen that, or are you still against it because of the title?
What's wrong?
Have you seen Arrow yet, or are you still against it because of the title?
I won't see it.
Oh, you haven't?
I have not seen it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if they make a show called Green Arrow, I'll watch that.
They'll make a show called Red Arrow and his trip to the drug addict center. We're making better shows than the ones that are happening currently, but that's what you and me do. Speaking of Marvel television,
Darren Aronofsky could headline that show.
it'll be great. Okay, so they talked about the S.H.I.E.L.D. pilot happening, and apparently Agent Coulson's going to be in it.
Now, how is this? Is this show like a prequel, or is the continuity not connected? Because,
Continuity's definitely connected.
Because, like in the, like, time was when they make a TV show based on a movie, like characters who got killed in the movie would be in the show.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't be connected, obviously. Like, like the MASH TV show wasn't connected to the MASH movie and shit like that.
The Highlander TV show had, like, maybe a thread from the movie because Connor was in the first episode.
Something like that. The 9 to 5 sitcom, wasn't, totally connected to the
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Cartoon of that. That's
Beetlejuice. Like, the Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin characters were never in that.
Yeah, no.
They never even made mention of them.
But there is this thing that I don't know. There's rumors that it's going to be a prequel show, which I think they can make that work for maybe its first season, and then kind of shift into it somehow, maybe. Yeah. And also, Clark, I can't say his name, but the guy who plays Coulson, he showed up at a panel for it, and he made this joke about how, have you ever heard of a life model decoy? So some people kind of latched on to that they said, oh, the life model decoy was the guy that got killed. I don't know.
Or maybe the Coulson in the show will be a life model decoy.
It'll be kind of weird, but they can make that work.
Like, what if that was just like sitting in storage?
Well, there is a rumor that still, I don't know if it's still going on because of this announcement, but there were some people thinking they might make him the Vision, like put his consciousness in the Vision.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah. The thing is, though, I'm just kind of against bringing the character back in any form because his death in the movie was so good.
Well, yeah, welcome to comic books.
I know. I don't know why I can't face this stupid reality, right? Because I'm used to this in comic books. I thought the movies would avoid this, but I'm naive in my...
I'm enjoying watching movie and TV audiences get introduced to the same bullshit we've had to put up with for generations.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, welcome to reboots and resurrections, movie audience.
And it's not like TV, like kind of fantasy-based TV is new with resurrecting characters to begin with. But still, I don't know why I'm mesmerized myself of how stupid I'm acting.
All right, we're down to the last story.
Last couple, but let me switch over. And now we're going to. We have one serious story, and then I've been saving the last one because it is glorious.
Okay.
Scott Snyder and Jim Lee are going to launch a new Superman series next year.
Hooray!
Yeah, I can't wait to read it and then see Jim Lee completely slack on it and make me not care.
Hooray!
Yay! Good for Snyder, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm going to definitely give it a shot because of him.
He's not leaving Batman to write this, is he?
No, he's not.
That means he is writing Batman and Superman.
And American Vampire is going on a bit of a hiatus, but that's still going in his mind too.
Well, my point is he's doing the big two.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were just talking about his workload.
No. He's doing Superman and Batman. That's a pretty good achievement. I don't know how many writers have been in charge of both books.
This technically doesn't count, but Greg Rucka, when he was writing detective comics with Batwoman, he was also writing action, but it had like these this new version of Flamebird and Nightwing, like the Kryptonian versions.
That doesn't count, no, because
I know it is technically the flagship, one of the flagships.
Nope, doesn't count.
Fine. I was trying to
be Superman and Batman, not people in their books.
It was hard to actually he was co-writing World of Superman, but still, it was Batwoman. So you have me here. You've won this round, damn you!
And I will win everyone from now on.
What a gauntlet you've thrown. I gotta work hard.
That's right.
Yeah, this is happening. This was big. I don't got much to say on it besides it's Snyder running Superman. I'm interested in checking it out.
That's pretty much the story.
That's pretty much the story. But you know, starting on something like this works because, I'm going to have fun with the last one.
Okay.
Manos, here's what we're going to do. Manos, read the headline.
Okay.
And then I'll read the following info.
All right, let me just get here. Man dressed as Batman refuses to leave crime scene. Gets arrested.
Every once in a while, I want to get something like this on the show because, well, we laugh at the comic book industry. We don't laugh at general stupid people in the world. So, yes.
I do that in my own life.
Yeah, but
I
for
don't
this
have
show,
a
it's rare.
channel where I do that.
Yeah, but for this show, it's rare, so I want to do it. Okay.
I can
Mark?
do a show called, Manos' Befuddlements.
It'll do better in ratings than other mainstream shows on primetime. But okay, so Mark Wayne Williams from North Michigan was sentenced to 6 months probation after refusing to clear the crime scene following a personal injury road accident on September 29th. Troopers were responding to the scene of the incident in question, and then when we arrived at the scene, Williams was there in his Batman outfit. He wouldn't clear the scene, and we had a canine out there, and he kept screwing up the scent. He said he wanted to help look for the driver. We didn't want the dog to track Batman instead of the accident scene. He was getting in the way of officers who had to do their job. And here's the thing. This isn't the first time this guy has done something like this.
So he's a schmuck.
He's a repeat schmuck. He's locally known as the Peto-Iski Batman. He's been arrested for impersonating the superhero before. Last year in May, police received a report of a man dressed as Batman on the roof of a local business. When they arrived, officers found Williams carrying a baton-style striking weapon, a can of chemical irritant spray, and a pair of sand-filled gloves. Batman! And let's see, 4 months later, the 33-year-old pled guilty to one count of attempted resisting arrest and obscuring a police officer. Oh, this guy keeps on giving.
Yeah. Following his recent arrest, Williams again had his costume and gadgets confiscated. Oh.
Here's my gloves full of sand.
Here's my belt that keeps my...
No, he doesn't have a belt, too. That's the...
Yeah, I'm looking at this
You
picture.
don't have that. He screwed that up. He has no utility belt.
Well, he probably couldn't get one that fits around his gut.
Screw it. I'll carry it all in a backpack.
I'll have a fanny pack.
It's bright pink. You can't even find a yellow one. That's how sad he is. Yeah, This man just keeps giving me nothing but joy.
Yeah, I mean, look at that guy.
Yeah, there's a picture of him.
Yeah, there's a picture of him.
Well, not a big one. I'll try and find another one because I've actually heard of this guy before. The story from last year. I've actually heard of that.
You know, somebody should dress up as Bane and approach him and say something along the lines of, "You have my permission to diet."
It's part of Ra's al Ghul's Destiny weight loss plan. You'll feel great. Talia will go back out with you. I love that. We need that. Someone needs to do this the next time he comes up. All of a sudden the police are like, oh God, what's happening now?
Yep.
I'm here to break Batman. A new diet. I brought celery and everything. There will be no survivors. Well, no fat survivors. Yes. So that was a fun little one to end on.
The Dark Knight's cholesterol rises.
Okay,
All right, the
so
end. That's all I have.
thank you. That was comic news. We had a fun amount of news to talk about here and there.
Yes.
We're back, baby. We're back.
We're back, baby!
We'll be
We
gone.
had a bunch of kooky, good-natured fun.
Yes, we're back in form. And now let's get all of our stuff out of the way. You can follow us both on Twitter and also on Tumblr, where we talk about news, our daily lives. One of us yells at the presidential debates. I eat a sandwich during that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's fun, informative. You'll get updates on what we're doing. It's great fun. Manos, Red Knight.
Yes, Red Knight. It's a comic book I self-publish and write myself. It's a book I created, and it's something I've always wanted to do. It's my love letters superheroes, basically. It's about a young man who wants to be a superhero, but in this world you have to have a license, and he can't get one. So he secretly works with a police officer, Martha Brown, who is secretly training him how to crime fight at her own risk, really. The comic is now out in, there's 5 issues now, and they're available on my Etsy shop. The link will be below where you can order it, and I'll even sign a copy for you, because nice. And I think that's it for now.
And also, there's a money order. You still do that, right?
Oh, yeah, I still take money orders, too. If you can't pay online, I totally get it. I just recently in my life started doing that. You can send a check or money order to the P.O. box below listed.
Mm-hmm. And also check out the Primal Paper website. Yeah,
we have a new, beautiful Primal Paper website. We're going to have some new titles coming up from us. Like Jeff Hewitt is doing The Ends, which is just about ready to come out. And there's new issues of Willpower that is, I mean, that's a great book. I need to get all of it and read it in one hit when I have money next time. Yeah.
But, one other thing. I have something kind of to announce. It's something big, but it's worth mentioning. We've mentioned Milky Juice a few times. I'm joining that channel.
Oh, congratulations!
I'm the 5th member, and I'm already at home because they. Have you watched any of their videos?
Yeah, it's fun.
You know their intro where they have Shades, Cyclops, Coolio's, Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, who's your guy gonna be?
I'm Nick Cage from Wicker Man.
Really?
Well, they took Green Lantern and the Doctor.
Oh yeah, that's right. Doctor's already spoken for.
Yeah, so they're like, how about we make you Nick Cage? I'm like, damn right you're making me Nick Cage. And then they're like, I have 2 scenes to pick from. The one of him punching a woman while dressed as a bear, or him screaming, "How to get burned!" We're making those final decisions.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's I guess so.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, a third contender I was kind of thinking of was him going, "I'm a vampire," but we don't want to have the audio, so it's kind of missing all the sting.
Yeah, yeah, you would have to. There is a shot when he rises up with fake vampire teeth and gives this freaky look.
I'm making a note right now.
You should look for that shot.
Yeah, we'll look into it. But I've mentioned before that it's fun. I love talking to those guys when I get the chance. I'm really happy that they asked me. So if you want to hear me do even more bullshitting with 4 completely random guys, 3 of them you've heard on the show on occasion, the link will be in the description. It's a lot of fun, and I'm kind of happy they asked. Cap didn't ask or anything, but Who Reviews the Reviewer Season 3 is happening.
That's right, and I'm part of it again.
Yes. And they're holding auditions right now. The video to that will be in the description. The rules all state there. I can't wait to see what comes up this time because it's always fun to watch.
It's really exciting. They have upped the reward money for it to $400. They've also gotten a huge amount of people already. Instantly they got a few auditions within, geez, like an hour or two.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very excited to see what the show. We got a new lineup of judges. It's like before. It's Logan, Vince, and myself. And this year we have Tori GNR, Dan
Mm-hmm.
Tori, and Mr. Fusion from last year, Mr. Fusion from last year. Who
You know what? I've talked to Dan a couple times. I have yet to congratulate him on becoming a judge.
I should do that next time. You know, believe it or not, he and I don't get to get to talk too much. We're on Skype together. We've chatted like on text, and we seem to be in the same circles a lot, but we never seem to really do too many. I don't think we've done a video together, have we?
No, did he? Yeah, he did one with us, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he did a comic news with us.
Yeah, we haven't worked together much, which is weird. I keep thinking like we have, and
Dan, he's giving you an opportunity. Think of something. Cook up something, damn it. But yeah, totally. If you want, check the rules first and see if you qualify subscriber-wise and all that, and give it a shot. It's always fun to see people try, and hopefully you'll make it. So that's about it. Again, I'd like to apologize for those who were waiting so long to see another episode from us. Many things have happened. Real life, school. One of us was molested by Torgo. I'm pretty sure he stole my wallet, too.
Ugh.
I don't know what he is going to do with it, because I'm pretty sure he has
You don't want it back. You don't want it back. You just buy a new wallet.
Does he even know what money is?
I'm sure.
I thought that was going to be your answer. Anyway. And also, when next time we come back, you and me are both seeing Rip Tracks Live, so expect us to talk about that.
That's right.
Yeah, because I'm going to try and go to those whenever there are. I want to make that like a tradition on the show, because it's fun talking with you about that.
I know, it's great. We never get to talk to Lindsay and I never get to talk to anybody about it. It's kind of just our thing.
Besides you, it's my thing now. Because I've tried describing it to people, and they're like, why would you want to watch a movie with people commenting on it?
Joe Hodson, back in the day of Mystery Science Theater when it was on Comedy Central, he said something really interesting, and I think describes people's perceptions of it really well. He said, it's one of those things where you either get it or you don't, and there's totally just no in between.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true.
Yes, and I'm just excited about the movie they're doing, Birdemic.
I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see them rip into that.
Oh, yeah. You haven't seen it, have you?
I have not seen it.
I've seen most of it. I've seen most of it.
Yes, and it looks very not great.
A long-lived tree guy, that is all I'm saying.
Okay.
It is nice meeting you. You'll see if any of you are going, then Manos will see. So, okay, until next time, I'm Duke.
And I'm the real Manos.
Goodbye.
Oh, fuck.